The ruins left by Israeli forces. Yet this is not Gaza, but the occupied West Bank. Israel said it had conducted a 35-hour counter-terrorism operation here in Tulkarm and killed 8 militants. But residents say this was simply a raid meant to destroy and displace.
They entered houses, broke the doors and bombed them. They demolished the house. They didn't leave anything in it. But what can we do?
As they bury the dead, a reminder that Israel's response to October the 7th is taking place both here in the West Bank and in Gaza, where there is currently a communications blackout. Aid trucks were seen entering Gaza at the Rafah crossing today, but nowhere near the amount entering before the war began. The UN and US don't agree on much in this war, bar that more aid is needed. Yet pressure is building on Washington to come round to calls for a ceasefire. For now, the US is only discussing what would happen after the war.
Someone is going to have to rebuild Gaza. Someone is going to have to govern Gaza. Someone is going to have to provide security in Gaza. And one of the things the secretary was able to achieve in his travels through the region last week are commitments from other countries in the region that they would participate in the reconstruction of Gaza.
But Arab states will not get involved in any such deal to help with the rebuilding of Gaza unless there is talk of an end to the war and the future creation of a Palestinian state, as emphasized by Saudi Arabia at Davos.
The kingdom has continuously extended a hand for peace. But when we look at the other hand, that carries the Palestinian people and statehood for them, and that is a responsibility that we have.
Yet a two-state solution is unlikely given the situation inside Israel, where Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has not just overseen his nation's worst attack in its history, but he also oversees its most right-wing government, and so he dismissed any notion of Palestinian sovereignty.
In any future arrangement, settlement or no settlement, Israel needs security control over all territory west of the Jordan. This is a necessary condition, and it collides with the idea of sovereignty.
Netanyahu says the war will reinforce Israel's security and return the remaining hostages. But amidst protests demanding the captives are brought home, not everyone agrees, including a member of his war cabinet who said continued fighting as a solution was an illusion.
It is impossible to return the hostages alive in the near future without a deal, and whoever is telling the public otherwise is selling lies.
For now, Netanyahu speaks of a war of many more months. What state will Gaza be in then? What life will there be for the Palestinians then? And what hope of any future long-lasting peace?